Hello guys, welcome back. This is RandoGEEK. Alright guys, so I have an article here regarding Verizon. Some great news, some major news, some big upgrades for Verizon's network across several states and cities. So there's a list of a bunch of states and cities that I'm going to read off to you. The link for this article will be down below in the description. Alright, so let's read a little bit of this article and then we'll go over which cities and states are going to have it. Alright? So in the latest round of upgrades, cities like Cincinnati, Detroit, Alice, Orlando, and Pittsburgh all make the list. Since these cities received additional callouts from Verizon, this means the expansion of 5G ultra wideband, which is their mix of 5G millimeter wave and then C-band, of course, will truly make your 5G experience better. The article says that the two 5G technologies make up for the premium side of Verizon's 5G network that delivers speed as fast or faster than your home internet, assuming you can connect, right? Which is true. So, for states, Verizon laid out their expansions in Indiana, North Dakota, South Dakota, Oklahoma, and Texas. When they share their statewide expansions, this typically means that they've pushed 5G ultra wideband into smaller cities and markets for the first time. As an aside, this has become a fun monthly learning process for the author, he says. He says that he finds that there are towns in this country called all sorts of wild things like Devil's Lake and Oilton and Wonderful. So he pokes fun of like cities and states' names or whatnot. But what he's trying to say is that there's a whole bunch of cities and states, right? Here's our list. Let's get into that. Enough of the gibberish, right? Let's get to what's important for what you guys actually came here for, to find out if your city and state is on the list. All right, cities. Allentown, Pennsylvania. Bonita Springs, Florida. Buffalo, New York. Charleston, South Carolina. Cincinnati, Ohio. Columbia, South Carolina. Dallas, Texas. Detroit, Michigan. Minneapolis. Orlando, Florida. Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Spokane, Washington. All right. Indiana. Cities in Indiana now. St. Joseph. Kosciuszko. South Bend. Elkhart. Goshen. Napanee. LaGrange. And Warsaw. North Dakota. So the cities in North Dakota now. Crosby. Columbus. Flaxton. Sherwood. Mohall. West Hope. Willow City. Belcourt. Rolla. Starkweather. Devil's Lake. Anamoose. Velva. Williston. Newtown. Killdeer. Beach. Center. New Rockford. Jamestown. Gackle. Ashley. Grafton. Wahpeton. Drayton. Buxton. Valley City. Oriska. Foreman, and Loudon for North Carolina now. North Dakota. So Oklahoma is Lawton, Takasha, Pryor, Oilton, Rush Springs, Dibble, and Geronimo. South Dakota, there's 4 of them in South Dakota. Three Forks, Pine Ridge, Aberdeen, and Parkston. All right, and last but not least is Texas. So these are all the cities in Texas that have just been upgraded for 5G and 5G ultra wideband. Amarillo, Corpus Christi, Memphis, Bangs, Granite Shoals, Monahans, Claiborne, Granbury, and Anona, Kaufman, Sherman, Bells, Denison, Collinsville, Mineral Wells, Wichita Falls, Ennis, Jacksonville, Weatherford, and Terrell. So a lot of upgrades here. A lot of upgrades. Not sure if any of you have, you live in this area here, but if so, you'll be noticing, if you haven't already, a difference in your speeds. You're either getting C-band or ultra wideband or both. So hope you guys are happy, but really good. So like I've been saying, Verizon has definitely been making some moves with the upgrades. I think it's pretty safe to say like I've been saying, we're seeing a lot more of it. And I think at the end of the year, results for Verizon as far as where they are in their 5G build out might be different. The results for this year so far puts Verizon, according to the FCC mapping, puts Verizon in last place for their 5G build out. They're behind, right? Since then, though, it seems like there's been a lot of deployments for Verizon. So I think come the end of this year, early next year, when they retest and they restructure the map and the results are going to be different. And in favor of Verizon, I think it's going to be better for them. I just put it like that. I think that they either it'll just be higher for them, or they might actually surpass AT&T, who I think AT&T has done some recent deployments. They're not as active as Verizon. Not with wireless, not with 5G. AT&T is more focused on fiber currently. So I don't think we're going to see too much deployments for 5G on the wireless side for AT&T. I think they're focused more on just the fiber right now because that's where they feel they can raise, capital and profits. That's where their profit is right now. Eventually, they will most likely get back into doing that, but I think that's where Verizon might be able to sneak in and pass them, is what I'm trying to say. I think they might be able to use that because they're doing more deployments than AT&T right now, and I think that's going to give them an opportunity to pass them up and become number 2 as far as 5G. But we'll wait and see. But that's what I think is going to happen. It's what seems to be happening now, is how I feel, based on all these news reports we're getting and all the news reports, we're bringing to you guys. You'll probably see that there's a trend of a lot of Verizon deployments, which is very good for people that want to see Verizon deployments out there. If you're, waiting for a deployment, you might, be on the list that I just read, or being that they're so active with deployments, you're probably going to get it very soon. That's how it looks like. It does look like they're on a mission to build out. That's undeniable. They're moving forward with it, which is good. And it's a great way for them to get more customers, bring the service to the neighborhoods that want it so they can be your customer if they're not already, right? So that's the way to do it, That's what they signed up for. That's what they said they were going to do, that they were going to bring more service, and they're starting to do it. So hopefully we keep seeing it. And like I said, we'll keep a lookout end of year, early next year, when results come out for, the polls of who has the best 5G service, who's in the lead, who's not in the lead. We'll see. We'll see if those numbers change for Verizon. So, all right, guys, like I said, link will be down in the description below in case you guys want to read the article. Also, please don't forget to like and subscribe if you're not already subscribed. Also, turn on your notification bell so you guys get notified whenever I drop a new video. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.